We're getting reports of a shooting that has taken place at the Booysens Magistrates Court. It's still an active scene, as we believe. Our reporter Dludla is on the ground, and in fact, he joins us live now to bring us the very latest. Good afternoon, Calvin. Shocking developments from court. What do we know for a fact this very hour? Calvin, I don't know if you can hear me. You're speaking to Mfundo.
Yes, Mfundo, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Can you bring us the very latest from where you are? What do we know for a fact this hour?
Good afternoon, Mfundo, and to our SABC viewers at home. We got the news that at least 7 people were shot and 2 fatally wounded here at the Booysens Magistrates Court. The cause or the motive for this shooting is not yet clear for now, but we are told that amongst those who were shot, it includes a lawyer, and we are told that 2 of those who were shot and killed might involve or include that lawyer, but we are still waiting for the members of the South African Police Service. We are told that the provincial head of communication at SABC, Brigadier Brenda Mridili, and her counterparts, Colonel Dimakatso Nebuhulu, are inside here. There's a magistrate court. They are being briefed by the authorities. Then they will be able to come to us so that maybe they will be able to tell us exactly what really happened. But as you can see, our video journalist Chulo Monare is showing you the active crime scene. As you can see, paramedics and forensics are here at the scene, trying by all means to gather information. But unfortunately, these ones are not allowed to engage or speak to the media. That is why I'm saying we are waiting for Brigadier Brenda Mridili. With my naked eye, I can see a body on the stairs, and that body is covered with foil. And I'm told by my sources that that is one of the people who died when that shooting took place. The motive, as I have mentioned, is still unknown, but we are told that it happened just outside the vicinity of this Booysens Magistrates Court area. But there are those who did not want to talk on camera. They are saying that those ones who were shot, they might be involved. Maybe they might be the ones who were called to testify in a very critical and a high-profile case here at the Booysens Magistrates Court. And others who are talking to us off camera are saying that it might happen that those who shot them are trying by all means to make sure that the evidence disappear, because some of them told me off the record that one of those who were killed is someone who was here to testify, Mfundo, and it is believed that his shooting might lead to the disappearance of this case. But that is what we were told by the people here. We are waiting for a confirmation from the members of the South African Police Service. Maybe we might be lucky. Mfundo, Brigadier Mridili and Colonel Nebuhulu might appear here, might surface here, and then we will be able to engage with them. But unconfirmed reports from sources are saying that 7 people were shot and 2 of them unfortunately died. Mfundo, as I have mentioned, that this includes their lawyer, but what we are not sure of is whether the lawyer is amongst those who died or the lawyer is amongst those who survived. I'm told by some of those who are here that those who survived the attack were taken to a nearby hospital, Mfundo. But as you can see, forensic investigators on the scene. This place has been cordoned off. As you can see, a police tape. This means the crime scene is active. There are officials from the Booysens Magistrates Court. There are police, forensic investigators, and as you can see, paramedics from a private company also here, and the Gauteng crime wardens also assisting the police. Where we are, it might not be clear because we are far from where this incident took place, but we are just next to the stairs, and as I can tell you that with my naked eye, Mfundo, I can see a body lying down covered with the gold foil, and I'm told, as I have mentioned, that my sources are telling me that that person who's lying dead there is one of those who were here to testify, and it is believed, yet it is not confirmed, but it is believed by those who are here that this person who's lying dead there might be the one or who was here to testify in a high-profile case. We still need to establish what kind of a case is it, what was happening, who was involved. Maybe we know those people, but for now, that is what we can tell you. We'll camp here, we'll wait for the police. As I have said, Mfundo, that Brigadier Brenda Mridili, the provincial head of communications at SABC here in Gauteng, is being briefed by the officials inside. Then she will be able to come to us and then explain to the media as to what really happened here. But the crime scene is active, as you can see, police officials on the scene making sure that they gather every piece that they can get so that maybe they can be able to deal with this case, Mfundo.
In the absence of perhaps official confirmation at this point or communication from police, perhaps to talk to just reaction from those around you there. Safety around courthouses has been a concern in South Africa, with many now feeling as though it is inadequate because we've seen or reported on too many incidents similar to this. What has been their reaction to this?
As you have mentioned, Mfundo, this is not the first incident that has taken place inside court, but we don't want to speculate if this incident is related to any of the incidences that have taken place inside the vicinity of courts. But as you can see, Mfundo, that police officials are making sure that the scene is combed. They are making sure that they are gathering evidence. I was told by one of the colleagues that I found here that there was a spokesperson who is representing this Booysens Magistrates Court who spoke to them, but she didn't want to speak to SABC, saying that this matter is of a national interest. She is waiting for province to come and assist. Maybe if we can get Pindim Jonondwane from the National Prosecuting Authority, maybe she can be able to shed a light on whether these incidents that you are referring to are related and what needs to be done now, Mfundo, because it does seem that witnesses are not safe when they come to testify in courts, especially in high-profile cases. We just need to establish again, Mfundo, whether these witnesses were protected, but it doesn't seem so that they were protected. You would remember we have covered high-profile cases where we were not even allowed to show witnesses because of the sensitivity of the case. We have covered the cases that includes Ket Matlala and other high-profile cases where witnesses were not even allowed to be shown on camera, and police officials have arrived here. A number of them. I'm trying to see if maybe I can spot Brigadier Brenda Mridili. No, she's not part of those who are here, and I'm told that she is making her way out to where we are. Maybe if we can get an opportunity, we will be able to engage with her at a later stage. But police are here heavily armed. The members of the public order policing, most of them who are here, and I have seen the members of the Correctional Services talking to the members of the South African Police Services. What I have not established is that maybe in one of those who were shot, is there any inmate or someone who was attending a case from inside? Because where we are, we can spot the cars from the Department of Correctional Services, we can spot cars from the South African Police Services and forensic investigators. And now we are told that we need to move because this place has been declared also as a crime scene. So you should excuse or we apologize for these shaky visuals, because we are told by senior police officers here that we need just to move Mfundo so that maybe they can be able to do their work thoroughly. For now, we can confirm that 7 people, according to eyewitnesses, 7 people were shot, 2 of them were wounded, and we are still waiting for official confirmation from the members of the South African Police Service, and we are told, Mfundo, that we actually need to move to another direction. Back to you in studio whilst we are trying to relocate.
All right, Calvin, thank you very much for that update. That's SABC News reporter there, Calvin Dludla, out at the Booysens Magistrates Court. He has confirmed for us that 7 were indeed shot. It seems 2 fatally wounded at this point. And that, for now, is all the information that he has been able at least to get. But beyond this, highlighting a very important point around witness safety around courthouses in South Africa, but also beyond just the witnesses, ordinary citizens who come to courtrooms for maintenance issues, even court officials themselves. This is a conversation that hasn't been had for quite some time now, because most certainly not the first time we're reporting on a shooting outside a courthouse or even inside.